And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mistake on the Lake 5 Dance Dance Revolution A3 Day 2.
Day 2 and Mistake on the Lake 5.
My name is SnowStorm, aka Sim.
And my name is At All, aka the artist formerly known as Pat Ball. Until I BFC a 16, shout outs to Peabody, who is playing in the other street. But we are not there for Peabody. We are going to be commentating the other side, and we're going to be having the party pool, as it has been has been called by the players. Like, they specifically reached out to an analyst because they noticed StrayedGG changed it, as StrayedGG tends to, and they reached out to an analyst and got like everyone back into it, but like it was like kind of just StrayedGG doing its own thing.
Oh yeah, StrayedGG has it's messed with us this weekend, but we got it all taken care of.
Yeah.
We are good to go. We are ready to go. And I think the first two players have stepped up already.
Yeah, we're just getting into warm-ups now. Looks like we have vyhd, who promoted from the previous pool, and EMCAT. I know EMCAT is into cosplay and also into what was it? Video game creation, I think.
Yeah, EMCAT is an all-around dance game player. She plays DDR, Pump, Step Maniacs. She has been very proficient in Step Maniacs as of late, going to Red October and placing really well and everything.
Yeah, she's been really killing it in Step Maniacs too. For those of you who aren't familiar, that's a separate rhythm game that has a center panel in addition to the four up, down, left, and right. Yeah, and then we have vyhd, who promoted from the previous pool. Who's just a really, really nice guy. I've known him for quite a while. He's come to Pittsburgh a lot. He used to be from the area, but yeah, just a wonderful, wonderful, nice guy, and he promoted into this pool, so congratulations to him. But yeah, we're getting into the warm-ups and really deep vision on a warm-up.
That is something. That is crazy. But when you think about the difficulty levels that these players are going to be dealing with for this pool, it's not as bad as you think, and it's a 14 more, I feel, for the speed gimmick that you'll see later in the song, especially after they fixed the chart in DDRX. Do you remember back in the Supernova era when a lot of those earlier 12th notes were like 16ths and 8th notes?
Yeah, because they had to quantize it differently. But that, I believe they fixed that for like modern mixes, right?
They fixed it in DDRX in 2008 for everything to be like this, more 12th notes.
Yeah. I mean, you can still see it in back CSP though, like that sort of quantization. They kept it just for that one though.
I guess they loved it enough, you know, from the Extreme era that they wanted to keep it as a challenge. All right, nice warm up.
All right, so we have the two picks. It's going to be Firestorm Expert and Max 360 Difficult.
Oh wow! So we are going hot this morning.
Yeah, hot as in Firestorm hot. This is an unlockable. You had to play Sound Voltex during a very specific time to unlock this song. And you can no longer do that. And it's a little bit sad, because that means like some players get access to this chart, which they could be playing in tournaments, as we're seeing right here. That said, the Expert is a very easy, in terms of relative to other 16s. Difficult is just like slightly harder just because it's got extra shock arrows to it too.
Yeah, it's a very stamina testing chart. And being the first tournament song of the day, we'll see how these players can handle it. EMCAT still holding a white combo. Getting a little bit of a lead there. Here comes the big breather of the song. Oh, gets perfect.
Yeah, first perfect, but only like 150 notes in. That's kind of remarkable.
Both of them handling these step jump patterns really well. Oh, but Impact gets some miss right there in those bursts. Still very neck and neck. Less than 10 points.
Yeah, 4 points now.
We're gonna have a tie. The first song of the day. It's too close to tell, but not quite.
Yeah, 90X. vyhd takes it. On
So
Firestorm.
close. Good job to both of them.
Yeah. 42, 1 and 1. So that would be minus 47 from Max. And I'm liking that money score. It's got a 69 in it. Nice. All right, so we're moving on to max 360 difficult.
So max 360 came around in DDR-A in a round of like anniversary stuff, I want to say.
Oh yeah, anniversary. I mean, it makes sense. It's it harkens back to max 300, but it's just a little bit faster for the modern era, you know. It's like 150 BPM isn't quite what it used to be. So they had to make it 180 now, which is like half of what 360 is.
And then add little slowdown gimmicks in there.
Yeah. This 15 is kind of difficult in terms of other 15s. It's got a pretty stamina-intensive jump section. So, get to see all the players handle it. vyhd with a AAA, MCAT with a 970 PB, respectively.
MCAT getting an early grade, but still clawing, still fighting. Both players have really insane MA going right now.
Yeah. It's like vyhd's up by just a little bit. Oh, now they're tied. MCAT's going up a little bit.
Over picks up a couple of greats and perfects right there.
Yeah, they're trading the lead here.
Oh. That stop caught her just a little bit. Let's see if she can make the comeback.
Yeah.
vyhd holding on to that PFC really well.
Yeah. He's about on pace with his PB too.
Here comes the rocket hold. vyhd taking a little bit of a lead, but we're getting too close to the end of the song. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, gets the first grade.
Wow. 1993 EX for vyhd. He flags it. That's a PBE, isn't it?
I think it is.
Because, yeah, he had a 997 on that before. Really, really good. 55 and 2 for vyhd.
Very good job, and good job to EMCAT as well.
Yeah.
She hung in there. She did an absolutely amazing job. It's still very early in the morning. Still got to get the legs moving.
Yeah.
Like, starting with 15s and 16s first thing in the morning is not fun.
Don't even forget though. She had 150 white on Firestorm just now. So like, she's cooking, right?
This is true.
She's definitely cooking.
She's heating up.
Yeah. Now we're gonna be moving on to a lovers match, right? Because we got.
Oh no. The lovers quarrel.
The lovers quarrel.
So we have Big Matt.
Who's getting the couch tonight?
And Malia.
Big Cat and Malia. Or Big Matt, excuse me. Big Matt and Malia. Yeah, Big Matt. Both players have actually, I've known for a while because I've been in tournaments with both of them. Malia, I was one of the victims of Malia's absurd run in Mistake on the Lake 3. She moved like 4 or 5 pools then. And yeah, it's just like super good at like MA. And then Big Matt is also just really, really good. He was top 8 at Don Right 2022 in the qualifiers for that. And it's also just a super nice dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I feel like he can come and just like find him at the bar and just like talk to him about anything, you know. And he'll just like, he'll like, he's just a super nice, fun guy, and like, yeah.
He makes it an absolute goal to try and bring a smile to everybody's face.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're warming up right now. This, I believe, is their song.
What a very proper warm-up for this, by the way.
Malia with a nice hanging on to the white combo. Oh, and as I said that.
I mean, I told you Malia has the MA. She's really good.
Oh, she does. We've played in tournaments together, like most recently DDR Storm at CEO. She is not one to sleep on. All right, and as they are finishing, well,
they
still got about 20 seconds or so left in the song, but as they're doing that, we have received their tournament set.
Big Man going barless there for a second. A lot of players like to do the barless for like bits of the song just to like conserve stamina. So he's also just like throwing a lot of personality here, and I love it.
Oh, he's very energetic and charismatic, sorry.
All right, Malia taking the warm-up, 1546 to a AAA for Matt. And now we move on to the real songs. We've got PARANOiA Revolution Difficult and Cytokinesis Expert. And I know Cytokinesis is Malia's pick because she told me yesterday that that was going to be your pick. So PARANOiA Revolution being Matt's pick. PARANOiA Revolution DSP.
Yeah, PARANOiA Revolution at a whopping 360 BPM.
Yeah. I mean, we just got done with the 360 BPM and Max 360, but now we get PARANOiA Revolution, another boss song, another difficult boss song, actually. So yeah, we're just covering all the DSP boss songs right now in this pool.
But we still love to see it.
Yeah. Players are out for blood. I mean, you kind of have to be a tournament player. We see a 30 perfect PB from Big Matt and a flag from Malia. But, I mean, might as well pick, right? Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
So here we go. Malia pulling ahead just a little bit. Getting a couple of perfects on those little step jump cross-up patterns, but staying very strong. Matt pulling a little bit of a lead from that. Here comes the slowdown. Ooh, Malia picks up a great and a good while Matt's still hanging on to the gold.
Ooh, okay. A little extra go step. I'm not sure if that caused Matt to trip up and lose gold, but he's hanging on to the lead here. It's within 10 though.
Still got it. Another 20 seconds or so of the song. It is anybody's game. They're keeping it neck and neck. We have the bursts coming. Matt is locked in on that window. Ooh.
About a 60-point EX difference at the freeze. Big Matt will take it. 15-27 to 14-39. 30-3 for Matt.
Wow.
Really good play on that card. That's a minus 36 for Matt. Malia gets the chance to bounce back with her pick on Cytokinesis.
She's been very confident with this song.
I'll say, I mean, a 994 PP is quite good for this song. I remember like getting like actually frustrated trying to grind this out one day, trying to get a AAA of my own. And let me just tell you, this song is one to frustrate. Very, very tricky, a lot of gimmicks.
This feels like the most stable part of the song, BPM-wise. But it is picking up speed a little bit. Malia up by almost about 20 points or so.
She's up 13 on her pacemaker too. Kind of ripping.
Locking in on that Marvelous window really well though. Both players. Matt gets a great Malia nailing that slowdown and the speed up here. Matt keeping up really well.
Back to the 200 BPM section. I think 200? I think
It's about 220 maybe.
220, yeah.
Malia with a very commanding lead right now, and we're almost out of song. That will do it.
Malia strikes back with about a gap at the last song, taking that with a AAA. Not a money PB, but an EX PB?
I think so.
Yeah. Very good. 52 and 8 for Malia. So that would be, trying to do the math, 68 for Matt. That's quite good for Cytokinesis. Doing it live too, you know, like sometimes like nerves can get to you on these picks too. Like just being able to do like a AAA on like a really hard song on command is like definitely really, really good.
Oh, absolutely. You've got to like really lock in on the game, try to block out anything else. It's difficult, but you have to work on it to do it. Once you get the hang of it, you know, anything is possible. Like,
right. So I wonder what the last song they picked, because now we're getting into game 3 since they split. It's gonna be 3 randoms and two songs get vetoed, so they end up with 1 song. And we will get that from Kid Sunny here in a sec. Or rather, we'll just get it right here. After they,
I like the suspense of waiting until they hit the select button.
Okay. Yeah, so it's the final song is Totsugeki Glass no Niso Hime. It's an expert 14. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, it's knee socks, Princess. Okay. Oh god. So I was shown the card draw, but it doesn't have like the preview of the cards, and so I couldn't even tell what that was. But I got the translation. This is quite the chart, though. It's very like bursty. It has a few drills in it, a few patterns that only seem to work if you do very specific HO crossovers. But we're getting right into it.
Malia picked up a couple of early breaks, but is hanging on to a slight lead right now. But it's still very neck and neck. Oh, but Matt takes over.
Yeah, with those drills.
Has a little bit of lead. We're about halfway through the song-ish.
Yeah, there's still a lot of song left. This chart is also very grindy. Oh, picks up a miss.
Both doing really well with those jumps.
that's it. Big Matt takes it 13-25, 12-95, a
30-point difference right there. But good job to both players. Show them both some love, please. They put on a great show.
Yeah. Malia actually did win in terms of money score, by the way. 966 to 962K. But unfortunately, that doesn't matter for tournaments.
No, but sometimes, I mean, getting those new money PBs is still, we celebrate everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if that was even a PB for Malia, but she gets that moral victory at least, in having the money win over Big Man, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you got vyhd and Malia playing now. Okay, and the picks are Black Emperor DSP and Sweet O Party Expert. So we got an Ace 3 song in the draw. First Ace 3 song of this pool.
And this is one of the more recent boss, well, not boss, but one of the more recent unlocks from earlier this year, right?
Yeah. vyhd, he's from Seattle.
Malia getting a couple of grades there, but still early. But vyhd picks up a couple as well. It is still pretty close.
Right now.
So I haven't been able to spend a lot of time with this chart lately. Have you experienced it?
Maybe once or twice. So I local Dave & Buster's.
Oh, Malia gets a good on that slow down right there.
Really hard to time that.
But oh my God, it is neck and neck. They were tied. Malia pulling by 1 or 2 points.
Gosh, it is so close right now. Oh wow, 4EX. Our takes
incredible.
Wow.
That's what
vyhd cooking. 56 and 7. But wow, that was so close.
It was insane.
They were trading the lead like all over the place on that.
You can't get more neck and neck than that.
Yeah.
More dramatic than that. You just can't.
Yeah. We're moving on to Sweet Home Party, an older song, a kind of jank 16. Looking like it's Mark's figure. It's very, very it's a swing 16. It's got BPM gimmicks all over the place. A stop. It's spoofy. I mean, it's a party, right? We're in the party pool. It's a sweet home party for the party pool. But yeah. So yeah, we get into our game 2.
Tear it up, y'all.
Here we go. Let's see if Malia can make the comeback here. Still very neck and neck. vyhd handling those gallops really well. Malia having a little bit of trouble, but it's still early. She can make the comeback.
vyhd is first to 800 EX. Still holding on to a full combo?
Here comes the stop.
Ooh.
Looking some miss right as it hits.
Malia gets a chance to catch up. And vyhd takes it 1307 to 1178.
That is not an easy chart. That is not an easy song. And
No.
they both handled it to the best of their abilities this early.
That's like, and getting that 16 AAA just on command is kind of a talent, honestly. Like, wow.
But yeah, they both did really well.
I couldn't say I could do that on command.
No, not this early. not cold.
Yeah, gotta get like a few more coffees in you too for it, you know. All right, we're moving on. We got MCAT and Big Matt. Big Matt's gonna try and prove that maybe he can try and take this pool from vyhd, who now has 2 wins. But in order to do that, he has to win this set against MCAT. And we did just see MCAT get 150 on Firestorm Expert, no perfects. So she could take it from him. And then basically vyhd, all he needs to do is win 1 board to win the pool. So
Anything can happen.
anything can happen. So we're seeing Punisher. Okay, Punisher. Wow, okay, an STP for MCAT as her PB on this. I can only assume that's her pick on this. We have Pursuer Expert and Common Break Expert as well. So I wonder how, I have to guess that this is a side read for Big Matt, or at least a second read on it. Maybe he was going for a PFC and then got a great and then just decided he didn't want to play it. Yeah, very straightforward 14 this is. It's a little bit like Jenk Sync-wise maybe.
It can get a little tricky in the middle chorus section with a lot of the quick gallops.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it might be like a Sandai big 14, I think.
But MCAT hanging on to the gold combo and a slight lead right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Matt picking up a couple of misses and greats right there.
His pacemaker's going to start popping off because of his PB.
But MCAT is laser locked in on that window.
Sure is.
Taking a lead of about almost 60. But we still have a little bit of song to go.
MCAT is ripping right now. Holy. This is like a somewhat hard 14 to PFC.
Oh, but gets a good
And
right
just
there.
as I say, I almost want to say that's Pat, but it's not even gonna matter. And she'll take it 1557 to 1480.
That was a very good job.
Yeah, 21-1, so minus 24. It's a really, really good, solid play on that card.
Matt just unleashing that charismatic energy.
Matt's just having a good time. He's happy, in his element, thriving. Going into his pick, which is Common Break Extra. So, you know, I feel like Common Break is very much a Matt card, right? It's a very fun song, a very enjoyable 16. Kind of a banger, honestly. On the easier end of 16s, although it is a little bit tricky in parts, that's why it is a 16. It's very, it's got a lot of notes in it too.
It's been a while, but it definitely is a stamina drainer.
Yeah. It's mainly a stamina check. If you have the stamina, it's an easier 16, but
so
it's only easier in that it's very straightforward and a very enjoyable song too. Get right into it. Big Knight's got a PFC PB, MCAT's got a AAA.
this could be another close one.
Yeah.
Hitting those opening drills really well. Matt has a slight lead. MCAT gets a grade. Oh, but Matt gets a miss.
And on a hold. Dropping the hold is extra EX. Gives MCAT a little bit of a room to catch up.
Yeah, because the initial hitting of the hold is one count, and then keeping the hold is another count. That's 6 points.
Yeah.
Potential.
Big Matt the first to break 1,000 EX. MCAT following with roughly 20 behind.
They're keeping it close. That can make a comeback, but is getting too close to call.
Big Matt will take that
do it.
1883 to 1851.
So we are tied at 1-1.
Yeah, both players winning their picks.
Oh, fashion.
Fashion 410. Wow. Both players with a PFC PB on it. We have 13 for Big Matt and then 35 for MCAT.
This is such a groovy song.
It is, yeah. It's very, very rhythmic. It's like, it keeps you on your toes. It's the official song of gay people everywhere. It's a wonderful, wonderful song, though. Yeah. I love it. Wonderful.
A lot of groovy, I call them funky gallops with the 12th notes. both of them handling the first set really well, keeping it very close, almost tied constantly. The lead keeps trading so much, like by 1. Both players still with gold combos.
Yeah, it's quite close. 5EX different.
And there's the curse.
But only for one of them. MCAT still holding. Do I get the curse now?
And she's pulling with a little bit of a lead by about 10. Gets the first grade.
Still holding on to the lead though. StrayedCatz picking up a miss. MCAT extending the lead a little bit.
Handling a lot of those tricky foot pattern spots really well. And MCAT will take it.
Ripping it with a full combo. 12-61-EX, 28-2. That's a really good play on that. 32 from Max. And that gives Big Matt a loss. And we have, goodness, I think Mark is currently in first. That puts him solidly in the lead. He is he can seal his own fate in this last set. If he wins this next set coming up, he wins the pool.
If he wins, he wins the pool. However, if Matt wins, I think Matt might promote, because if they tie at 2-1, my understanding is the person who
win the head-to-head
yes.
move on. Yeah. So there is still like a chance for Big Matt to take the pool away from vyhd, who also promoted into this pool. So he could stop vyhd, aka Mark, promoting 2 pools. So that is our storyline here, folks. Yeah, we're going into our next set. I believe it's Malia and MCAT.
It should be an entertaining set. It should be a really good set.
Battle of the Valkyries.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to all the Valkyries from Valkyrie Dimension.
Yes.
Doing wonderful things for all women non-binary players in the dance game community, as well as the entire rhythm game community.
Yes, and we had a women and non-binary tournament yesterday.
Yes.
That was on twitch.tv/fusion. And that was a tournament won by none other than Pittsburgh local V Vivian. Shout outs to her. I love her. She's the queen of Pittsburgh, and she every day like that I see her at the arcade, like she just astounds me more and more with her scores. Just a huge inspiration to me. I was repping like the transgender flag mainly for her and for others that are also transgender, and I'm just so happy that she was able to win yesterday and just show off, you know.
She did very amazing work. All of the Valkyries did such an amazing job.
Yes,
it was a wonderful tournament.
Yeah, and you can watch all of it on twitch.tv/fusion. But now we move on to MCAT and Malia. We're going to be playing. What are they playing? We'll find out, I guess.
The suspense. It's that suspense we were talking about earlier.
Luca Geist DSP and Sick Expert. Which Sick, that is spelled with an exclamation mark. So
correct.
I guess, how would you pronounce that?
I still say sick.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you would, but could get quirky and pronounce it as S. Yeah, Luca Geist, the 16 is very notorious for drills. The 13, a lot less of that. It's mainly just a lot of 8 notes, if I remember correctly, but it's still like 200 BPM made notes, so
It's still a stamina tester.
yeah. MCAT showing a PB of 11. I have to imagine it's per pocket.
And MCAT's still holding on to a white combo, going into 100.
Very, very close after the first part.
It is neck and neck. You're gonna hear that a lot when it's this close. But MCAT still holding a lead. Both of them still holding gold. Both of them are so locked into the marvelous window. But MCAT's still up by about 10. We are getting to the last bursty area. This is where you really need that stamina. And we have a double PFC.
MCAT takes it 81 to 60. 11, so tying her PB in tournament.
Let's go.
And Malia with a new BFC on that, 32. Very, very well played. Not even being her pocket, she still rips a BFC on that.
Here is Sick from Beatmania 2DX. So this is a very interesting choice. There are various slowdowns and speed ups throughout.
Yeah. It's very, very bursty. A few gimmicks here and there, but like when I think of this chart, I think of the burst. Like it's like very deceptive.
So Malia with a 979. MCAT has the blue lamp on it and a slightly higher money score, 984. So this could be a very close.
Yeah, I feel like this could go either way, honestly.
Second stage. All right, let's go.
Taking a very slight lead, but not by much. It's staying very close. These slowdown sections can just be pretty brutal. I mean, both handled the speed up really well, but then we're right back down to the slows.
Yeah. Speed changes everywhere on this card. Triplet part. Very close. Almost 10 EX on this chart is like super close to this chart.
Now we got step jumps and drills and everything between. So we're approaching the end of the song. EMCAT still with a very nice lead right now.
And EMCAT takes it, ripping the ending. 1985 EX. Getting a PB too. Very well played. That is a hard 16. That is one that I don't even have a AAA on right now. So like, it's a harder 16. It's very tricky, very bursty. So
yeah, both of them did really well on it.
Yeah, yeah.
The blood's got to be flowing now. They're heated up. They're ready
Yeah.
for these hard songs.
Yeah. The adrenaline is pumping. All right, now we're getting on to our final match. Big Matt and vyhd. The winner of this decides it. So it's up to Big Matt. If he can take down vyhd, stop his reign from taking 2 pools, we'll see. But yeah, what do you think we're going to be seeing in picks?
It's going to be close.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be close.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt knows a lot of I don't know a whole lot of vyhd's preferences, like in terms of picks.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of his scores. He is definitely a killer.
I think we saw a boss song from each of them, like a DSP boss song.
Yeah, Big Matt had PARANOiA Revolution earlier.
Yeah, and vyhd had Max 360 DSP.
Yes.
We're going to be seeing StrayedCatz Expert and Monkey Business CSP.
Wow.
StrayedCatz is quite the 13. That one, it's got a speed gimmick in it. It's got swing. It's a Sanbai like harder 13. So, and it's definitely like it's like not a fluke that it's there.
It was originally rated a 14, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually. We see that we have Matt with a PFC on this. That's kind of nuts, actually. It's 34 PFC and vyhd with the flag, which is also very impressive for this start. And I get some cats in the chat.
It's so close. vyhd is only like 1 or 2 points ahead at the most every time. We are tied. But I think that good earlier might hurt Matt just a little, but it's still early. Handling those jumps really well, both of them.
Yeah. vyhd having very clean MA currently.
But Matt's also turning up the heat now. VYHD is up by about 30.
Still a little bit of song left. At the last pause, we got about 40 EX difference. Some lovely flutes.
You're a rock star. You're the only one.
And VYHD takes it, 43x difference, 1349 to 1302. 36 and 2 for VYHD on that. That's a very, very good play. The minus 40 for Max on StrayedCatz.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful with those tricky endings where you think it's over, but then something just pops up and can ruin anything.
We got monkey business coming up, and looks like someone's already here with that monkey business. Big Matt, given that Pittsburgh-esque terrible cow twirl, he's showing the monkey business. He's got the BFC on this. So he has an advantage in that aspect. But it's not like BYHD doesn't have chart familiarity, because he has a flag on this himself and also has gold lamped the entire rest of the other charts for this song.
So he knows the slowdowns and stops and all that. But like this 16 is no joke. All the bursts at the slower speed, the drills.
Yeah. It's tricky for sure. Not an easy 16.
And he picks up an early miss though. Big Mac by 3. And we're coming up to the slowdown. Ooh, Big Mac gets a couple of greats there. This is just the most brutal section of bursts and drills.
That slowdown is so brutal.
We are getting so close to the end right now. But VYHD is running away with this one right now. And that is it.
Yeah, VYHD, very clean run, 2014 EX. Almost tripling the chart. It was quite good. And he's going to advance to pool 14.
Yeah, big congratulations to VYHD and big congratulations to all 4 players of this pool.
Yeah.
VYHD, Big Matt, Malia, EMCAT, they all did incredibly amazing work today.
Yeah, for sure.
It's tough to come in first thing in the morning and play these 15s and 16s that back in 2003 used to be considered the pinnacle of DDR, like the hardest level back when it was like all the way up to 10.
Yeah. Well, all of our competitors have earned themselves a nice beverage after this long journey, getting some food.
They've earned the rest, they've earned the lunch.
Earned the lunch, earned the rest. But yeah, VYHD, he's now moved up 2 pools now.
He's getting out there.
Yeah. That's a sort of a climb, right?
It's going to be interesting to see. Let's see how things go with this next pool. It'd be good to see him go even further.